Hey you guys, welcome to another episode of Mousetrap Genius. Well, if you've ever had a bird feeder, you know it can be a great way to get a little bit of a closer view at your feathered friends. But you also probably know, if you've had one for any amount of time, that a bird feeder can very quickly become a squirrel feeder, which would be great if you wanted to feed squirrels, but seeing as you bought a bird feeder and not a squirrel feeder, I'm guessing that's probably not what you want to do. So how can you deal with this problem? Well, today we're going to be looking at a bird feeder that promises to be squirrel resistant. And that is the Perky Pet Squirrel-Be-Gone 2. And the guys at Perky Pet were awesome enough to send us one of these things to look at and review for you guys. So let's take a look at it. Right off the bat, I really like how this thing looks. I mean, it's just something that, you know, I would like to see in my backyard or my porch or deck. Some of these anti-squirrel bird feeders are kind of ugly looking actually, but this one is great, and it actually comes in a couple different styles. I believe this one's called the country style, but either way you get all metal construction with this really nice finish on the metal, and then this corrugated metal roof, which looks really nice, like something you'd see on an old shack on a winding country lane somewhere back a long time ago. So at any rate, it looks really nice, and it also has a few really nice features. This feeder can be hung from a mounting hook, as you can see right here, or it also comes with an attachment to mount it on a pole, if that's the kind of setup that you'd prefer. The entire top of this bird feeder comes off after you remove the hanger by simply pushing in on it. Then you just give this bird right here a twist, and the roof pops right off, allowing you to fill it with seed. It holds about 12 pounds of it, and clean it when it comes time to do that. Inside the Squirrel-Be-Gone 2 has a slanted floor, which causes the seed to naturally flow down toward the opening in front, and it also has these nice windows on the front, which serve two purposes. First, they look really nice, but they're also functional in the sense that you can see through them and see how much seed is left inside. So, nice feeder so far, right? But how does it actually keep squirrels away? Well, if you look at this perch bar right here in front, looks like a pretty standard perch bar, but it is actually on a hinge. So when something that weighs more than a bird gets on it, this thing pushes down, which does two things. First, it closes off the openings where the seed is, so nothing can eat the seed when it's down, and it also causes whatever gets on it to hopefully fall off when it slides down. And it's even an adjustable hinge, so you can customize it for different weights of birds, and you can do that just by adjusting this little bar right here into the grooves. So we're going to put this thing to the test, but it's actually going to have to pass two tests for us to be satisfied with it. The first one is that birds need to be able to perch on this thing. If it's so sensitive that they can't get on it, and even birds are shut out, then obviously it's not much of a bird feeder. The second test is to make sure that squirrels can't get into it. So let's test it on the birds. Come on. Alright, well it looks like the birds were able to roost on this bar no problem and get a nice snack from the Squirrel-Be-Gone 2. So, now the moment of truth. Will squirrels be able to perch on this thing or not? Let's find out. All right, you guys, well, it looks like the Squirrel-Be-Gone 2 passed both tests. Birds can roost on it, and while it may be possible that a squirrel could steal a little bit of food by perching his legs up here and sticking his head down, if he gets serious and tries to perch on this bar and get any significant amount of bird food out of it, then he's gonna get dumped. So, Squirrel-Be-Gone 2 bird feeder by Perky Pet. Looks great, works pretty great too, and if you're looking for a squirrel-resistant bird feeder, we'd feel really good about recommending this one for you. We will put the link to it on Amazon down in the video description, and if you decide to purchase one of these or anything else on Amazon, we'd be really honored if you used our link. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Mousetrap Genius. We really hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to go and do that because we have lots more great stuff. Reviews, tests, giveaways even, all kinds of cool stuff coming up on the channel. If you haven't liked our Facebook page already, go over and do that too because we have lots of great information and more contests and things posted on there. So don't forget to check that out. The link is also in the video description. Thank you guys again for watching, and until next time, I hope you have a great squirrel-free day. Later.